Hello YouTube, back again. This is part 2 of the stream. So I just cut from part 1. If you'd watched that, people are saying hello. Say hello everyone. Cool. Nice, thanks mate. Thank you very much, it's much appreciated. Plenty of people in the chat. Party Rock is my #1 fan. That made me laugh, mate. Cool. Right, so what we're going to do in this episode, this part of the stream, is me, Dark Clown of the Future. We've just done some Foundcraft research in the first part of the stream. I was just writing down people who want animals named after them. Now, X-Razable and Mr. George. Let's just write them two down so I don't forget. X-Razable, Mr. George. Mr. George, there we go. And Rocket. Cool. Just be Rocket, if that's alright. Because I'll forget the numbers and I've already written it down. But you'll know who you are. Then if there's more than one Rocket. I don't know if I've killed you. Have I killed you? Who died up here? Fred died up here, so Fred needs resurrecting. I think Rex died in the Crucible. Oh, you in here, James? Oh, you're in here. There you are. You're the cool guy, aren't you? You're still alive, James. You're in here with Droppy and Bobbington. Bobbington's there, look. So you are still alive. And of course, over here. I don't know if I dare get the Charged Creeper out. We've got 3 Apiarists in here now. We've got Dark Clown. Hello, Dark Clown. We've got Total Biscuit. We've got Miss Jezebella. Miss Jezebella's Proven Frames Apiarist. Ooh. Well, that's what I was going to do in the second part of the video, wasn't I? I was going to make some bees. Look at that guy. Got Bungle the Roof Imp. Right, I'm going to sleep. So this second hour of the stream is going to be doing a little bit of bee stuff. Subscribers though, that's a good idea, yeah. So what I'll be doing is some of these animals will be getting named at some point. Not these ones, of course, because these ones are all going to die in there. They're just meat for the grinder. Skulls for the skull throne. I've been testing out what I can name, and you can name the imps. You can't name the Mistwolves. What I do want to catch is you can make proven frames, but in the version that I'm on, 1.1.3, you cannot because it's broken. 4-stick crafting in right in this one, but in 1.1.4, that's just become available about an hour ago. You can make it. Yeah, it's fixed in the new version. It's actually fixed. Has anyone tested? So 4 sticks you're meant to be able to make with 4 slogs, but if you try and craft them in 1.1.3, then you get these barricade things. But 1.1.4 is now out. It's just it came out just as I started streaming, so so we actually got it yet. But the changelog says it's fixed. Cool. Seeing them checked. Cool. Thank you, seeing them. Right. So bees. There's a couple of bees I want to get. One of them is. Oh, Rocket says not fixed. Seeing him says fixed. Yeah, I'm going to have to update the server. I'm going to update the server after this. It's fixed. Dark Clown says it's fixed. Ah, there you go. Try using planks, Rocket, instead of logs. What I've got in here is I've got an aluminium block. Aluminium's pretty useful stuff. especially for making drawbridges, which I want to make a lot more of. I think bees are changing again in 1.6. I've heard that the princesses are going to start dying. Someone did ask me back there if I was on a server. Yes, I am, but it's just a single player server because my upstream's terrible. I play on a server so that my resource gathering keeps working when I'm not logged on. Name all the things. I do need to name all the things. So what we're going to look at first here is an aluminium bee, because for anyone who's not watched my videos or any of this series, we do get that every week. The way I gather resources, I'm not using quarries in this series. I decided not to use quarries, so what I'm using is this thing from Manufacturing Reloaded called a laser drill. And what it does is each time it fills up with power, it magically gets a ore block from underneath bedrock. But what it does is it means certain things I'm not getting. So the things I'm not getting, can you do that, darkness? You can't do that, can you? Oh, I was going to call it George. I think George would be a good name for a dragon egg. Pink slime, you need to process meat through a meat something. What's it called? It's called a slaughterhouse. There you go. You need that thing there, slaughterhouse. You need to kill things using that. I don't think you can name bees. Maybe to name butterflies. See if we can name butterflies. Possibly. Quite possibly. Yeah, you can name butterflies. There you go, look. It could be, if I had 5 levels, I could name that butterfly nozzle. Anyway, Mike the butterfly. I've been told I'm putting the max amount of energy in for the laser drill, but someone also said that I don't know what the butterflies do yet. Actually, it's something I want to look into. I've been told that it takes a lot more. It can take a lot more EU. Catch you later, Supapo. Thanks for joining, mate. Thanks. Right. So what we're doing here? Mistcraft and Thaumcraft book can go back. And Aluminium bee, there we go. So Aluminium Princess is pretty straightforward. It's just a 10% chance. Industrious and cultivated, which is pretty straightforward. But okay, butterflies do nothing. I did not know that. I've just caught a couple just to see what the crack is with them. I'll be doing an episode soon. Just see, still a work in progress yet. Okie doke. So what we've got here is cultivated princess. No, we didn't. We've got an industrious princess and a cultivated drone, which is what we need for that. Industrious, cultivated, don't matter which way they are. 10% chance, so 1 bit of uranium. My uranium's ridiculous at 6,500. And what we need to do with this is, like some of the other bees these days, is what I need to do is come under here, and I don't know if it has to be the middle block, but I'm at the middle block. I've got a block of aluminium there. So that's 9 aluminium ingots in a block. I'm going to put that under the alveoli. I've got a frame housing in there. I've got a bit of uranium in there. Then I'm going to put Industrious Princess and a cultivated drone in there. So if we wait for 1 tick, that should work. Hello, Bosak. What did Rocket ask? What you asked, Rocket? I missed it. Oh, what should you do? Was that in reference to try using forced planks instead of forced logs. Was that what that was about? Or we're getting confused with the stuff? I don't even know who Miley Cyrus is. Is she some girl that's too young for me to look at? So what we've got in here is we've got one aluminium princess there, and we've got some, looks like hybrids. We've got aluminium industrious hybrid, which is weird because we had a 10% chance, so we should, with the uranium in there, we should have had an 100% chance of getting that, as far as I can tell. 10% chance times 10 for the uranium. Is it not? It's an aluminum one. It's spelt wrong, isn't it? It's an American. It's an American B. I have not got Doctorus B yet. Nope. I have not gone down that line yet. So we've got one aluminum. Even though I'm going to say aluminium, because aluminum just doesn't sound right. So I'm going to need a cultivated princess now. That's a bloody... Yes, you do get jelly babies. I have seen that you get jelly babies. Hello, Dexter. So I need a cultivated princess, which I ain't got, so I'm going to have to make one. So I am going to grab... What can I grab? I'm running out of princesses here. I need to grab another princess. Damn it. Let me get my scoop. Oh, there's aluminium and aluminum. So which one am I actually after? I believe that's what I'm after. What product does it give? If it gives these nuggets, it's the right one. Aluminum nuggets. Yeah, it's all the same one. It's all the right one for what do you call it? Yeah, there's only one. I think the aluminium that's actually spelt correctly was that in Zycraft, or was that Greg who spelled it right? I guess the Zycraft one was spelt wrong because Soren's American. Wrong. Nice one, seeing him. It was restarting the server that never worked for me. Zycraft had aluminum, right, and Greg, because Greg's German, probably spells it the same way as we do in England. I believe Greg's German. I've heard he is. So Greg's aluminium was probably spelt correct. Or was it? I don't actually know. I might be making things up. I need a cultivated princess. So this is going to run us a bit longer than I expected to. Okay, it's aluminum and German as well. I don't know what I'm talking about then. There we go. I knew I'd seen a bee out over here earlier. Let's nick a bee out of here. So yeah, I read something about bees changing a bit in 1.6 again. Sengi seems determined to make it more difficult each iteration to enjoy bees. That's his prerogative, it's his mod. I think there's going to be less princesses from hives, from wild hives. So what I need to do now is I need to get my cultivated serum, and I'm going to change this mystical princess into a cultivated, so we'll have to come back in a bit. What I've got in here, if you download the world and you was wondering, is these 60 rocket drones have all got perfect stats. These 4 random princesses have all got perfect stats. So if we was to get aluminium serum, we could just use the aluminium serum on a drone there and one of them 4 princesses, and we'd have a perfect stat set of pair of bees then. I'm actually too busy. I'd hate to have to find a server Razable. It blows my mind. It looks really. I've seen the hassle that Corey's had with trying to get a decent server, and I'm glad that I generally play alone or with actually people I know in real life, because it looks like a bit of a nightmare finding a group of good people who don't wreck your shit or turn the server off. The problem with Feed the Beast is it's really heavy on. It seems to be really heavy on running a server. While you wait, check on the bees that make knowledge fragments. Yeah, 100% chance of bee failed. Weird, isn't it? Should have been 100% chance. The knowledge fragment bees. From them, scholarly, savant, arcane, pupil. Pupil's the one I ain't got. I've got arcane bees. Monastic. Ah, right, monastic and arcane, 10% chance. Okay. Monastic come from Dexter, from the bee NPCs. Monastic drone. Iranian's meant to be 10%. Savant will be the top level one of that branch. So Scholarly, and then you'll breed a Scholarly into a Savant. So for both of them you need a pupil. For pupil you need the monastic that you can only get from your NPC there. So I've actually got a monastic bee. Should have one in here. It's times 10. It should be times 10. Yeah, it should. That should have given me. That should have been 100% chance. I don't know why it wasn't. But as far everything I understand about bees and the way mutator blocks work, that should have given me. If that is indeed 10% chance and it hasn't been changed and not updated on the GUI, that should have given me a thing. I could, but the thing with a Never Star is, doesn't it? What that definitely make the bees become swarmers? Because it's if you over mutate now, it turns your bees into a swarmer. So I don't actually think the Never Star has any use anymore, because it's going to guarantee. I think it's going to guarantee you're going to get a swarmer. I've not actually tried it though. I could be wrong. But 50 times mutation. If you go over 100%, then oh no, is that right? Should we give it a try? I'll give it a try on this pupil one we're going to make. So what am I looking for? In here I should have some monastic bees. One there, look. Here's one I bought earlier. And I will do. I'll give it a try in a minute. So what we're making here? Arcane. No. Shit, what am I doing? It's a pupil bee I'm after, innit? Pupil, monastic and arcane. Okay. So I am going to need an arcane princess, which I don't think I've got. Or Oblivion. Ethereal. Okay, let's make that ethereal into an arcane. So I should have an arcane. There it is. Arcane species. So that cultivator's ready. Ethereal and arcane species. We'll turn that ethereal into an arcane. We'll do that next. Let's get rid of that mundane comb. Let's get rid of that mystical drone. Hello, wooden block. Thanks, mate. Let's try and keep it with the chat. I think Party Rocker's going a bit insane. Yeah, it is very good. It's very good. I need to do some more bee stuff. That's in one. Oh, what are you doing down there, Dexter? look at NPCs. They're always fucking about, aren't they? Hello there. What are you doing down there? Damn it, guy. Right, let's leave that monastics up there for a minute. So, what we've got now then is we've got a cultivated again. Let's just get this serum filling back up. Cultivated, filling back up. Cave dwelling getting back to excellent. And my nocturnal can go back. Yes, Twitch IRC is a mod that I'm using. Zaslona, probably not. The problem with Unhinged, just in case you didn't see that there, Zaslona said, will I make an Unhinged series? The problem is I can only run one server at a time, and I think Unhinged, you're going to have to need the server running just to get enough resources to make stuff. It's a bit thin on stuff as well, so I don't know if I'll be able to get over there. I don't know if I'll be able to keep it going. If you're not, does that make sense? So I run this on a server so I can get resources, so I can keep doing videos every day. Otherwise, I'd run out of resources all the time. So the Unhinged is a bit thin on mods. I don't know if it'd be that enjoyable. I do want to do at least a first look. Hello, Devil. So I'm going to do a first look on it pretty soon. But that's how Dexter's spell on my subscriber. It was called Dexter. So I don't know if it's his actual name or not. Right, what am I looking for here? What have I lost? I want an industrious drawn cultivated princess. Let's try this again. So we try it with another star then, see what happens. Got some sat there, so I might as well. Unfortunately not, mate. I'm on a single player server. So I'm going to use another star. It should be a 50% chance. This may result in these bees becoming swarmers. I think this will fail. I think it's going to make my bees into swarmers. We'll see what happens. If I could do a drum roll, I'd have that's actually an easy way of setting it up, Jen. I've actually set it up more complicated than that. Swarmers are bees that die after 1 or 2 life cycles, and they've not become swarmers. Wonderful. They've actually, oh, see, I've look. See there? See the drones? I've got a little manus after the name. That means they're swarmers. The princess is not a swarmer though, so I think we've done alright out of that. So what we can do here, if you want to see what I look like, Razable, there's a photo on my forum page. I'll throw you a link. There you go, there's a link. Hello Alex, how's it going? Yep, that's what I'm going to do, Frosty. I'm going to try and pull this off. So, if we look at that, we've now got a pure aluminium, which is good. We've got 2 aluminium drones, but they were swarmers, which is not so good. What I'm going to do, so it kind of worked and it kind of didn't. It gave me 2 swarmers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my max fertility. I'm going to run the, what's going on in there? That's good, arcane, okay. I'm going to max fertility. I'm going to run the princess and 1 of the swarmers through max fertility. Cheers, dude. No one ever looks like what they thought you'd look like, I think, on YouTube. That's I think that's a rule. And so we've got them going in there, so I'll run that through and hopefully that won't make the princess die. I don't think that shouldn't transfer the swarminess onto that, should it? The princess should be alright. What we can do in the meantime is we can run this aluminium drone through there. And we might get lucky and get what we want off that anyway. We've got an arcane princess now. Badass. I started making myself a new skin the other day now, because I had hair when I made the skin that I've got. So if you look at my skin, I made this myself. It's really shit. Kind of looks a bit like me. It's got a beard anyway, and a fat head. But, I had hair when I made the skin, so I've got no hair now. The princess won't die, but the next princess might be a swarmer. That's a bastard. So drone swarmers can pass the swarmer part onto the princess. That's unfortunate, isn't it? We've got low fertility out of that, so that's not great. We've got an arcane princess. We can now merge that with this monastic drone we've got. And was that a 10% chance? So we'll go back to uranium. So if you're using uranium, you're never going to get a swarmer. Bunny? What? Bunny? Cool, it was 10%. Thank you, Frosty. Oh, on my head. I think it's a dog. I think it's meant to be a dog, like a wolf skin thing. Like a space wolf. Lehman Russ. I'll put my mutator in that one. Don't know why. I've got to trust the middle one all the time. So we've got 10% times 10 multiplier. This should give us the bee we're after. Clear's watching. Dark Clown and Jezebel are both watching. See what's going on. I do not play COD. No, I've never played first-person shooters. Not really my thing. Mostly a MMO player. I probably should do that. It's a good call, Jay. I'll add that onto my list. Oh, it's a good call. King Lemon, I believe he will update it for 1.6 and possibly 1.7, and might either keep updating himself or he's got people in mind to pass it on to. So we should be getting thermal expansion still updated, but it might not get any more additions to it. He did say there was a couple of things he wants to add still to make it complete in his mind, but then he's going to move on. Yeah, already shows maintainers, yeah. Yeah, James let me know yesterday that Slowpoke said they're going to skip 1.6, goes to 1.7. That said though, James, they did say that about 1.5, and now I'm on a 1.5 pack, but they said they weren't going to do 1.5 either, did they? So, depends how long it takes. I don't know if I did play Might and Magic. I think I might have played one or two of them. Kind of where you move around between castles and shit, innit? And well, Dywell said he was doing 1.6. I did play Star Trek Online. I played it quite a lot when it first came out, yeah. I realised that the PvP was a bit pointless. I leveled up one ship. Was it ships you leveled up? I did alright in the PvP, but there was only like 3 maps at the time. And there was 3 maps and there was no ranking or like that, so after about a month... In fact, I think Star Trek Online was the first MMO that I didn't actually play for the full 30 days free time. I think I gave up after about 25 days. Normally I play at least the 30 days. And here with the Might and Magic, is that what I asked? I never played any of the Saints Row's, no. I don't really play single player games. I've never played WoW either. If that's what someone's asking. My mic is a cheap piece of shit Logitech thing that I've had for years. I don't know what model it is or out. I do have XPBs, yes. A lot of questions flying at me. If you see, if I stand on top of the B base here, you'll see my XP going up, look. Just by being up here. Yeah, every single B I've got in here has got the Explorer effect on it. Nice. EVE Online, I played for a bit. I went on holiday and I was in a corp that was run by an ex-US Marine, and I went on holiday for a week and he kicked me out the thing because I didn't do my manning quota for the week. So I thought, screw you guys then. And then I ran around on my own for a bit, but not much fun on your own. What have we got in here? We have got pupils. Wonderful. So that's worked. I'm going to use 3 of them to try and pull the pupil thing off. We'll put them to one side for now. So we're one step towards getting the knowledge fragments. And what I should actually do is, rather than risk that swarmer, I should put this aluminium hybrid to max fertility instead, shouldn't I? Where's the max fertility ones going on? I'll put that aluminium hybrid in there, and I'll put the hybrid in with the drone. That might work better. I'm pretty. My case is I play them too much. I'd like to one day rock it. I'm not going to commit to it just yet. Yeah, Evil Line's alright. I made a stealth ship. I just leveled up all my stealth capability when I went on holiday and got kicked out my corp. I just couldn't be arsed after that. I had a couple of mates who played it. A guy called Zadran, who used to play Star Wars Galaxies with, and a guy called Noz, who was a real life mate of mine. They was both in the corp, and then after that I couldn't be asked to run around on my own. And the corp who was in was far too serious about mining. You had to go and do like several hours mining a day, otherwise the guy got real pissy. But that's his prerogative, I guess. It's serious business, Eve. Spreadsheets in space, serious business. If a subscriber runs a server, maybe, yeah. Oh, look at that, I've got loads of pupil species. So that's good, we've got pupil species, we can start running them through the purifier and stuff. Internet is serious business. Yeah, I play them too much. Like Guild Wars 2, for example, I think it did come out in September last year, and by October I had 7 out of the 8 classes at max level. And the only class I didn't max was Necromancer, and that was because I was leveling it purely in World v World, and my Necromancer was at level 30 odd. So I kind of went a bit too extreme with that and burnt out a bit. Anyway, I do not know anything about Railcraft 1.6. Sorry, Alex. I don't know. The only 1.6 I've touched up to now is vanilla with no mods at all. If a subscriber on the server, maybe, yes, maybe. Excuse me. I am definitely going to play Elder Scrolls Online. I think it's going to be. I'm going to play WildStar. I like the look of WildStar, and I really like the effort the devs are putting into making it fun. So I'm going to give WildStar a go, definitely. I think Elder Scrolls Online may keep me entertained a lot longer than most MMOs I've done. Again, it all kind of depends on what direction they go with PvP and stuff. I like to spend most of my endgame PvPing, and yes, I certainly would play on Forgecraft if they let me on. It'd be a lot of fun. I will be making a series out of it, yes. The reason why I've joined a network is, I believe... Thanks for joining, Dark Abyss. I'll catch you later, mate. The reason why I joined the network is so that I can do MMOs without getting copyright strikes. I believe that's what my network does for me. I don't know what else it does for me. Catch you later, dude. Right, what else was I doing here then? So, we're waiting for that guy, aren't we? Slow as hell. Slow as all kinds of hell. Let's get rid of these spares that we don't need. And it's quite easy to throw away serums that you actually want by doing that. I started playing Minecraft last year when I saw Yogscast do. Yogscast did some videos for Guild Wars 2. I say I've always been a MMO player. So when the Guild Wars 2 press beta was out about last March, maybe. Not quite as slow as Greg, no. When the Guild Wars 2 press beta came out, I watched Total Biscuit do some stuff, and then he was doing some stuff with Yogscast. So then I started looking at Yogscast other stuff, and I saw that they did Minecraft. Then I saw Duncan's Tech It series, and that's kind of what got me into Minecraft, watching Duncan's Tech It series. I was curious about nuclear reactors. Oh, nuclear reactors, reminded myself that I've blown my base up. Anyway, right. Knowledge fragments. The next being this line was Arcane Pupil Scholarly 8% chance. So I need an Arcane Drone, which I don't think I've got. Charmed, Eldritch, Esoteric, and Pupil. Cool. I never really watched much of Paul Soares Jr. I know he's one of the highest subbed Minecrackers, isn't he? I've done a little bit of B stuff. You'll see in tomorrow's episode, Qualmaru, if you watch it, you'll see that I made a little mistake. Applied a logistics mistake with a nuclear reactor, and things went bang. I don't think I'm out of power. No, that's sorry, that's a graphic bug. This version of the extra Bs has got graphics bugs on some of these. That's actually working, but it's just not showing it. Hello, Wiss. Give you a little bit of a spoiler for tomorrow's episode. There's something on the to-do list there, number 4, that could have exploded in tomorrow's episode. I do watch Direwolf 20, yes. I watch Direwolf 20. Oh. Damn it. Get back in there. Always having to trap my NPCs back where they're meant to be. I think they're ganging up on me. Do you think they're talking about me or what? Right, so I need an Arcane. I tried getting tickets, but the tickets sold out before I could get one, so no. I was planning to go. The thing with Direwolf is very. He likes certain ways of doing stuff, which does unfortunately make him a little bit repetitive in some things. He keeps using computer craft rather than looking more into RedNet and stuff like that. So that's one of the things I try and not do myself, even though I probably do a bit. Is I try and catch you later, James. I use Fraps. Sorry, George, you asked that a bit back, didn't you? I use Fraps to record, and I use Windows Movie Maker to render. Giant flaming monster creeper, yeah. He's good at, is it Rube Goldberg machine kind of building, where you're just building something for the sake of an extravagant build. Kind of cool. That's what Etho's very good at as well, isn't it? What? That depends on what button you've got set for your Fraps recording, innit? Right, what am I doing? Let's put them back. I need an Arcane. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was looking for an Arcane drone, wasn't I? Have I got any Arcane drones in here? I don't think I have. No, I'm out of Arcane drones. That's a shame. So I need to get my Arcane thing out again. Use one of these pupils. Get my Arcane serum out again. And I'll turn in one of them pupil drones into an Arcane drone. Yeah, Frosty's been forced to be a mod because a couple of people jumped in chat and no, Frosty was just happened to be here at the time when I was trying to work out how to do it. Damn bananas are good. I think most of the modded stuff I've learned from Dyer. There's some things that I do a little bit different. I don't enjoy computer craft, so I don't do any computer craft stuff. So I like to try and find different ways the things he does with computer craft. I sometimes try and find a different way of doing it. I like trying to mix mods together to make something. I don't always do it. I mean, that's mostly just manufacturing applied logistics in it. But I don't like coding. Yeah, see, I've got a precision export bus that does that for me. Well, it will do when I need it. I've got a massive amount of seeds left that I need to get through first. Right, what was I doing? I was doing big stuff still. So, just to keep people on track of what's going on. The first hour of the live stream, I did a bit of Thermcraft stuff, a bit of Thermic Tinker, just finishing off research. I looked a little bit at Portal, the record that you can make with a Portal mod. And we've got some records to play. Let's put the other one on. So we played Alive earlier. We'll take Alive out of there. And we'll play Want You Gone this time. Yeah, I'm not a fan of coding. I did 4 years at uni trying to learn to code, and I'm shit at it. The Flaming Creeper, I don't know, it appeared and there's people in it watching me, but there's some guys in there watching me. You'll have to see tomorrow's episode to see what's going on with that. If I can learn to fly again, come on. Double tap, dick. What's going on in there? Some people in there watching me, look. Anyway, that's enough of that. Nice, very nice. Something I should have got into. I went to uni to be a coder, and I'd never written a line of code in my life. I just went and tried it, and it turns out that I maybe should have done a foundation year or something. Actually, well, I did alright my first year. Second year I got a bit out of depth. Third year I was just totally out of my depth. Well, I wonder where your NPC is, Frosty. I know of Asp. Nice useless. That's a interesting job. Bomb disposal. Christ. Yeah. See, I tried to learn to code at 30. Was I 30? Maybe 31. Never allowed him coding in my life. My problem was, if you do go to learn to code, you only do stuff in the summer. I did nothing in the summer. I finished in May. I went back in October. Having done nothing in the summer and just forgetting everything I learnt the previous year, which wasn't really good. So what we've got here then? We have got Aluminium Industrious Hybrid and Aluminium Drone Swarmer. So I'm going to put them in my little apiary here. That's just got an Oblivion frame in it. So that should die in one tick. And we'll see what we get. We should get, hopefully, 4 drones out of this. I don't have a job. I don't have a job, Patty. I've not worked for quite a few years. Cool. Cool. Man of leisure, kind of, yeah. I'm very lucky in the fact that... Ooh. So, look, yeah, the princess has become a swarmer. So that princess is unfortunately going to die. So, hopefully... We've lost a princess, but that's not the end of the world. I'm going to put it through again, get some more drones out of that, but hopefully we'll get the species serum from these 3 drones we'll get out of that. So I am going to put the princess to one side just for now. Yeah, I'm lucky my mum and dad let me live in their house, and I try not to spend too much of their money. Oh, of course I can. The shit. Was they all stable? It was, weren't they? Good call. I nearly fucked that up tonight. So aluminium. That's stable. So we have actually got move. We have actually got a stable drone, stable princess there. So that's good. What are you doing? Get out of the way, crazy bastards! I must have had a hybrid in there because it's given me industrious. I've not named a plank of wood after you yet. No, sorry, not yet. I'll write that on my list though, so don't forget, because that's quite funny. Plank of wood. Useless game of plank of wood. So we haven't been lucky enough with them ones. Let's get all these dickheads. So we'll get rid of all them. These two should have, they've got 4 times fertility on and they're both stable. So we can make more drones with them. We'll see if these what's what mums do. So longest lifespan, nah, industrious. So some of them must have been hybrids that I never even noticed. A swarm of swarmers, yeah, there's swarmers everywhere, isn't they? How's my arcane bee doing? I swear I'm gonna trap all you guys in amber. Maximum fertility. Frosty's got all the villagers rebelling. You're right, dude. It is. It's Dark Clown's NPC is very lucky. NPC's ganging up on me. Yep, that's correct. After that, I think we're going to go for a little trip into the Twilight Forest and industrious again. Piss off. They must all be hybrids, these. It's weird that none of them are showing as hybrids, though, isn't it? Let me just have a look at these. That's pure. That's hybrid. That's hybrid. And that's an hybrid. Okay. We'll keep the Swarmer Princess to one side for now. Can stay there. We should have an arcane drone down here. We have. So arcane drone with our pupil princess is going to give us an 8% chance of getting the next bee in that line. So uranium blocking the mutator, pupil arcane. If we're lucky, then we'll. Where's that from? Oh, it's from under there, isn't it? If we're lucky, we'll get what we're after, or what we want from that thing. And that's still cooking. Okay. How are these guys doing? Come on. Nope, not yet. Aluminium species. There we go. So these can go in the trash. We've got all we want from them. $14.50 yet. 10 minutes to the end of the B part. Thanks for joining, Useless. I'll see you again soon, mate. And I'll make sure I name a plank of wood after you and put it in a frame. So these swarmers can all go in there. That Swarmer Princess, I might as well just bin it because It's going to die soon anyway. So I'm going to bang the princess into the gene pool as well. And now we've got aluminium species serum. Wonderful. So it's took nearly an hour to get that. Hello Safi. Thanks mate, thanks for joining. Thank you very much for joining. So anyone else who's just joined, the first hour I did a bit of Thaumcraft stuff, the second hour I've done some bee stuff. I've been getting the aluminium species has been the main driver this hour. So what I'm going to do is start building that serum up. Max facility, that can go there for now. I'll start building that aluminium serum up to full charges and then full purity. Pupil species, you can go there for now. Yeah, next hour I'm going to go Yogast hunting, and I believe there's a special method that I need to do with that, but I'm not sure you're going to tell me how to do it, are you? But I don't want to. Now I've seen Direwolf do that, and it gets a little bit. It's a little bit boring seeing people going up. Hello Bacon, it's a private server mate, sorry. I'm on here on my own. It's a private server on my own machine just so I can keep things going. So what else I need then is, that's the aluminium bee. The other bee I want to work towards, which I'm going to do in another bee episode, but we'll start having a look at it, is the manilian bee. For that you need an ardite and a cobalt. A cobalt is an imperial and an infernal. An ardite is an industrious and infernal. So I need infernal bees, I need imperial bees, I need industrious bees. Manamana bee. I will. I'll take. I'm working towards. Oh, I'm not working. Oh, what's this? That's gone hostile. Okay. What does this pupil queen need that we ain't got? Pupil needs an arid humidity, so we need to get this queen in our inoculator and get our both 2 humidity tolerance serum onto that for that breeding to work. The Doctor Who bee I will add to my list. What have we got here? Bee. Knowledge fragments. So I don't forget what bees I'm working towards. And doctoral. Is it doctoral? Is the bee? Will do. Well, that's gone weird, hasn't it? That's etched into there. Look at that. It's like an old monitor where if you leave it turned on too long, it just gets imprinted with the what you've got on it. Manilium. Yeah, that is manilium. Yeah, it's not spelled like that though. Look how it's spelled. It's Manilium, how it's spelled. But yeah, pronouncing it certainly is manilium. Manilium is correct. But yeah, it's not spelt that way. It's spelt weird. For these, of course, just so if you're wondering, the cobalt bee needs a cobalt block underneath the alveoli, and the ardite bee needs an ardite block. And to get the manilian bee, you need a manilian block underneath the alveoli. Yeah, the minus in brackets means the swarmers are going to die pretty quick. That's what you get if you overwork them, or if you try and over mutate them. You'll end up with bees that die after a bit. Right. What we doing here? We are waiting on that guy to fill up, aren't we? And we're also waiting on that guy to become tolerant to humidity. So there's not a lot I can do. I suppose while waiting for them to work, I'll get stuck in my own door. Yeah, if you over mutate like that, yeah. So what I'm going to need is, I'm going to need an ardite block, which is unfortunate. I'm going to need a cobalt block, and then I'm going to need a manilium block. So this is all going to get extremely expensive. I'll have to go ardite mining at some point. Yeah, well, that, like, it was kind of a test to see what the Nether Star would do. So that was kind of, that was on paper. That was for science, Rocket. Science. 9 of each ore for the block. Yep. How many ardite ore for an ardite block? Do I need 9 or 4.5? Hello mate, this is a little private server just on my machine. Yeah, sorry mate. It's a little single one-man server. I have it set up as a server so that my bees keep running overnight and stuff. So 4.5 of them. And I want my redstone clock above my basin so it makes it into a block rather than into ingots. There'll be 1 ingot left in there, so we should get a block of ardite at least, and then I'll be able to do the same with cobalt, but I need to get another 8 ardite ore. No, the laser drill doesn't get cobalt or ardite. Nope. That's why. Yeah, that's why I'm going to make bees for them. So I'm going to have to get another 8 ardite ore. Ardite is kind of. I put 5 in, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. I think I am going to have to reset my world. Yes, I'm kind of expecting a reset for 1.6. I've been meaning to build a big robot for ages. I was going to save it for 1.6, but yesterday I've just cleared out a little bit of land here, so we've got 3 chunks worth of land here, so I can start building a big robot over here, I think. Which I might do in the last hour of this episode, depending on how long this air gas takes. Right, we are at 1 minute to go to the end of this section, the B section, let's call it. I might add Greg Tech in. Yeah, I've been thinking about that, mate. When I restart, I'm thinking of adding Greg Tech in to Unleashed. If the pack stays the same as it is now, I think I'm probably going to put Greg Tech in. I am still on 1.1.3. Yes, 1.1.4 only came active about 2 minutes after I started the stream. So I'd have to stop streaming to update my server. So I don't want to do that just in case I have any ID issues or like that. So there we go. We've got aluminium species serum. So this part of the stream, the extra bees part of the stream, is kind of done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get that to max quality. What I'm going to do is get one of these. These are just random princesses that I've given good stats. This is a stack of rocket drones that I've given us good stats. So if we look into these underneath our BLRZ, you'll see that that's got all the stats I want: longest, fastest, max polling, flowers, low fertility, max area, explorer effects, and full tolerances. So once we've got that aluminium species serum to max quality, I shall be slinging it in there, making this into a princess and a drone aluminium, and adding it to one of my alveries. So I'll be able to get loads of aluminium as well. So there we go, that's the end of that episode. Right, so thank you very much for joining for this bit. I am just going to, for the people on the stream, I ain't going anywhere. For the people on YouTube, I'm going to end up part 2 of the stream here, and I'll maybe see you in part 3 back in a bit. Bye!